quick intro.
Hi guys, welcome back to 41st part of the Arduino tutorials and also third video on keypad series. In my previous videos, we have already seen the basics of keypad module and tried to print the values on the LCD module. In today's video, instead of LCD, we'll try to print the key pressed on the 7 segment display. So I would suggest before watching this video, make sure you check out the previous two videos on this keypad. The links will be provided in the description box. The components required for this tutorial are Arduino board, keypad module, 7 segment display, one 330 ohms resistor and some jumper wires. Moving on to the connections, first we have to understand which pin corresponds to row and which are for columns. If you keep your keypad front facing the buttons, starting from left, the first 4 pins will be for rows, row 1, 2, 3 and 4, followed by column pins, column 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this image will give you even more clarity. So you can connect to any digital pins. So I'll start the row pins from Arduino digital pin 2 in a continuous order up to digital pin 9. For 7 segment display, according to this reference diagram, we need 7 pins from A to G. So I'll use the pins 10, 11, 12, 13. And for remaining 3, we can use the analog pins A0, A1 and A2. Finally, the common ground pin will be connected to Arduino ground through a 330 ohms resistor. Moving on to the coding, I have taken this basic keypad code from my previous tutorial where we are just reading the key pressed and printing on the serial monitor. So we'll be adding the 7 segment additional logic in the same code itself. So I have this 7 segment code here already open. So in order to understand the basics and the coding of 7 segment, you can refer to this particular tutorial which I have already done. So I'll just copy the logic from here. Since we are using the library, I'll add this header file for 7 segment. We have to create an object of class 7seg. I'll give the name of the object as S. Since we know the 7 segment display needs 7 digital pins to control the 7 segments separately. So this is the array which stores all the pins we have used. Considering Arduino Uno board, we have used most of the digital pins for the keypad inputs starting from 2 to 9. So for 7 segment we are left with 10 to 13. But for remaining pins, I am making use of analog pins which can be also used as digital output pins. Coming to the setup, we have to make all these digital pins as output using pin mode, and also the begin function for the 7 segment indicating the type of the display and the pins used to control the segment. So in the loop section, we are already getting the key pressed stored into this variable which will be in the character format. In order to display any number on the 7 segment display, we have to call set number function and inside this function, this argument is the number which we need to display, but this data type should be in the integer. So one additional logic we have to add to convert this character format data into integer format before passing to this function. For that, I'll declare one more variable at the top with int data type number and initialize with 0. So in the loop section, our number will be the difference of the character received and the ASCII value of 0. So I'll just give a comment here. So just to give an example for this conversion, I'll open the ASCII table for all the numbers and the characters. So from this we can see the ASCII value of 0 is 48, which will be standard and can be used as a reference. So assume I have entered 4 on the keypad. That means the ASCII value of 4 is 52. So if we consider the difference of 52 and 48, the resulted value is 4, which will be an integer format. So I can pass this value as an argument to this function set number. In this way, the logic converts the character form to integer. That's all the code. We'll upload this and see the result. We can see all the numbers from 0 to 9 according to the key press. That's all for this video. For code and circuit, you can visit the link provided in the description box. And for more tutorials, stay tuned, subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram. Thank you for watching. I'll be back in the next interesting video.